Hi, I'm Abigail Tyrrell from Raven Dreams Luxury Plus Size Lingerie, and this is Tips and Tricks. I'm going to take a look at all the different ways that I like to use the Jane and the Kate pattern. Now I've made them both these pieces from these two patterns, the basics, so that you can just see how far your imagination can go. Now this is a very popular style of lingerie at the moment, which is embroidered tulle, and it's see-through completely and utterly. The thing with tulle is that it also doesn't stretch much, so do yourself a favor and go up a size so it'll be easier to get on and off. Also, because tulle can be incredibly delicate, don't expect it to last incredibly long. Now with this piece, you can see that the front I've used a purple based tulle. I'm going to turn it onto the side so that you can see what the side looks like as well. This is Matilda, our model today, and I've covered the underband in some purple silk that I had. This is just pretty much stuff that I had lying around. I did have to buy the fold over elastic, which cost me about 2 to 3 quid for 2 to 3 meters, which is all you really need. The lace, the embroidered tulle cost me 11 quid for a meter, and I've got quite a bit spare as well. So this is how we use it, and the back as well. Now you can see I've tried to mirror or give it a flow, a bit of a flow on the back, and I haven't finished putting on the bra band back. Now I haven't done the bra back because I don't particularly like just putting in regular hooks and eyes. You can do anything you want because it's your design, you doing whatever you want to. Me, I like to change things out. So while most designers would stop here and just put a simple, this would be the end product. Come on, Matilda, you can move. This is pretty much where I start. There's no point in just going, yeah, it's fine, it's done, when I can do other things. Like you can really see the stitching on the join where the bra strap is, and I don't like to see that. I don't like to see that at all. What I might do for areas like this is I've cut out little bits of lace from other projects or from the original material. I might make this a bit more 3D, sew some things onto it and just place it, hand tack it over that corner so that it just has some more life, some more depth to it. And I might use some small roses to just graduate out, fill this out a bit more. I could put some garnet little beads inside of each of the poppies, or I could use some pink crystal in some of the other flowers, and just, really begin to make it something much more fun from there. This is not necessarily the end product. It's up to you how far you want to go with it. And as I've said before, and I'll say again, my lingerie range is not everyday wear. You can make it to be everyday wear, but stuff like this is sex wear. It's what you don't expect to wear for very long, or you put underneath the clothing that you expect to take off. So this is, very delicate, and not as strong as you would expect to have, shapewear to be. And it's designed to be alluring for you and what you want and the way that you want it to look like. First, make sure that you've transferred all of your measurements to the pattern according to how to measure yourself for the Cape bralette. Once you know where your side seam is, then take the top of the cup at the very point and fold it over and under so that you have a straight line from where your side seam is to where the top of the point is. Next, you're going to want to take that tail that you can see at the bottom of the cup and fold it under and behind the pattern. You just want to make sure that it's out of the way so that when you go to either trace it onto your fabric or to cut it out on your fabric just as it is, you're not going to cut the pattern itself. And that way you can reuse it again if you want to. And there you have a triangular cup. This is what we call in the business cabbage. The reason why we call it cabbage is that the small pieces of leftover bits from projects look like the leaves of cabbage when they're on the floor or when they're in a basket for collection. Now, I want to use these bits for embellishing the lace that I bought, the embroidered lace that I bought to make the set out of. Now, if I had a client and this was the fabric that the client supplied to me, I would first ask their permission if I could keep the little bits and pieces that won't make anything else, but are useful to me in that I can reuse some of the motifs for other projects. Especially if it were bridal fabric that they were giving me, because they might want to keep it themselves and they might not want to have their special fabric used in anything else. But as this is fabric that I bought for other projects, the fabric belongs to me, I'm going to keep absolutely every even small piece of it, because I can actually reuse all of this. I can basically use small scissors and cut out all of the little motifs, the little flowers, bits of the sequins and stuff, and I can use that again. Now, I have here a box where I keep everything of things that I just cut out. There's a little bit, something like this, that I can cut out even further and use again. I have another part of a flower. I have small ones, and they can be combined in different ways to make different looking flowers. So I can even put this in the center of this one, and then take a smaller piece like this and just layer it up to make something new.